beautiful world of a rainbow, with all these mystical creatures, including fairies, unicorns, mermaids, dragons, and they're all in there. And so they have a hard, you know, there's reasons that they want to escape their realities, not to get into that. But she's not expecting her best friend to die. And so she dies. So tragically, she's walking home from school one day, you know, feeling hopeless. And a talking, frantic butterfly by the name of Sebastian approaches her and says, "You must come with me into this world of Raven because you're the chosen one, because you made this wish on a shooting star with your best friend." And she doesn't believe it at first, and then after a lot of convincing and him getting annoyed with her and saying, "I'm here to tell you, let's go." So she goes inside this beautiful world of a rainbow, and the journey starts there. And she, what her mission is she has to return a stolen rainbow crystal that was taken from the very powerful wizard who is in the spiritual realm, which is the top purple realm, by an evil witch and her trolls, and which is at the red realm. So she has to go into the red realm. She has to get back this crystal that was already stolen and journey through all of the realms of the rainbow to take it back to the wizard. And along the way, she meets and befriends her warrior fairy, Noah, and her very special unicorn that she birthed on a shooting star by the name of Stella.
We gotta
and
send
they become
this.
her best friends.
We gotta send this to.
I feel like I need an autograph
to Walt
copy.
Disney.
And
so they can
every
make a movie,
time
animation.
Noah is like a spiritual guide. He's with her through her life, even before she enters Raven. Noah's the warrior fairy. That's who you see on the cover.
And what card did I pull today? Wait,
gardenias.
what card did I pull?
The communication card.
And what were we talking about?
Somehow it turned into water.
Noah, right? It was
Did you say Noah?
Yes.
No,
Noah.
I really didn't hear that part.
Yes, it was,
Yeah,
right?
it was Noah.
Did
She
you
said Noah.
really?
The ocean.
That's
There are those goosebumps.
Yes, the card I pulled was about Noah, and it was communication
wow.
and the National Oceanic. Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear the Noah part.
Yes.
That's another coincidence.
Kind of spooky,
but
ain't it?
I don't believe in those.
This is like good
Yeah.
versus evil too, as well, don't you
Wow.
think? The good
Oh,
versus the evil.
It's absolute. So it's epic
Yeah.
fantasy.
Actually, you
and
pulled the card.
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
An epic
That is-
fantasy is it's always a chosen one with a mission to fight good versus evil. And it's really a story about hope, because what she learns, and not to get teary-eyed, but there is no end. Raven is the bridge between heaven and earth, and her best friend becomes the spirit guide through her journey. I didn't mention that part, where she sees her through pixie dust. So she starts realizing that her friend is guiding her for this very important mission to carry this rainbow crystal all the way back to the wizard, which she doubts herself. But the symbolism of this all is that this was my journey, getting through the loss of my friend, and through writing the book, having hope that the story would turn into everything I wanted it to be, believing in myself, knowing I could carry it through. And as her best friend was guiding her through Raven, my best friend, I believe, was guiding me through writing the story.
We've already got people telling
Yeah.
us they want a copy of the book. Just so you know, the book will be out on Tuesday. So there's a big
Yes.
launch on Tuesday. So I don't have books in the studio for all of you that are writing in. They want to come pick them up.
Yay.
But we
That
will get
makes me so
books, right?
happy.
We'll be able to share
Absolutely.
books.
So on Amazon, it will be up. It's up on pre-order right now, ebook format only. May 15th on Tuesday, it will be up on Amazon for print format, so you can order it right away on Amazon. And if you want to come see me in person for a signed copy, please come to my book launch and signing at Books and Books in Coral Gables, May 27th at 4 p.m.
I'm sending my son. He lives right there. I'm gonna
Well, make
send him
sure
down
you
to
send
Gettysburg.
us something in writing so that we can post that and just keep repeating it until
Absolutely.
that day. You know,
Yeah.
it's amazing. I'm sitting here and I feel like I
Talking to
have
me?
heard. No, I feel like I've heard this story before. Like it has come to me, and as she was talking more and more about this thing, it's like I mean the pixie dust and the whole thing. I'm like, that's why I said, it's like I've met you somewhere else and I heard this story before, and then I'm saying to myself, God, it's just really weird.
Did you
Kind of
talk
like when
about
I
it
met
before,
my
though?
best friend, and we felt that it's almost like a deja vu.
It's just so strange.
And I think it's just confirmation from the universe telling us that we're exactly where we should be, talking exactly about what we should be talking about.
Yes.
And let me mention that the book, I got signs One of which was, no lie, I had a dream that a fairy landed on my nose. People think I'm crazy, but I have very vivid dreams. And this fairy smelled like gardenias. So Noah smells, every time he's in your presence, you smell an aroma of gardenias. And this little fairy told me that I was bringing the fairies back because they're forgotten about. And it just so happens that unicorns are everywhere right now. And I did not write this book to write for the market.
Everywhere.
I started this book 9 years ago. Vampires and dystopian and post-apocalyptic books were very in at that time. And I had nothing like any of those books. I love it. I love it.
You know,
I have pixie dust.
It's amazing. It took you 9 years to write it. Are you ready? And this is your second book, you said, right?
This is my second children's book, and I have
published?
a screenplay as well.
But you have a screenplay
totally,
for this one?
No, well, I have
Her
a screenplay
screenplay should
written.
be on our show tomorrow.
That
is what her screenplay
that is not
That's a whole different
children's
story.
related.
No, that's a whole different
Talk
story.
to me, but talk to me about the screenplay, Pete.
Oh boy, no, I don't know if you're ready for that
Well,
one.
it's that's based on a true story about my Italian great grandparents. That's a gangster romance drama.
Wow.
And murder.
I don't want to hear that
Gangster.
part.
Crime,
Okay.
family,
Really?
time
Crime
period.
family,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that has been very hard to sell because I've been getting a lot of Hollywood wants stuff that they can blow up and make. It could be an instant blockbuster hit. You know, you've got these movies like, you know,
And a period
Skyscraper
piece too,
and what am I thinking? The Avengers and movies like that where you have superhero movies or, you know,
Popular right
they're
now,
very
yeah.
popular and they're a no-brainer. But time period movies are very tricky. They're high-budget films, and you don't know if you're gonna.
Yeah, because you got to go back in
Yeah.
time. But that would be kind of cool, even animated. But
And
but
that's a story.
But this is
Whoa.
completely
That's a whole
non-related to
different-
children.
But it's a good
just-
thing she's not
yeah.
a journalist, right?
She's not a journalist, and she doesn't know anything about communications and doing anything on radio.
She's like in the dark.
But
yeah.
just the book that you have written is just so incredible, and the colors. And someone always
Thank
says
you.
to me that when you dream in color, it's because it's of the angels. Not only do you dream in color, you have smells in color. Have you ever heard of smelling in your
Sure.
dreams?
Matter of fact, when the books come in, get some of that
Gardenia spray.
spray the book and
that's a
sign
good
it that
idea.
way.
And it's my husband just happens to love gardenias, and he always picks me when he brings it in my room, and so I could smell it. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but could be like a subliminal thing that was going on, and I didn't know.
Could be, but it will reveal itself.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say the fantasy's phenomenal in that book because I read it. I mean, I knew what she was writing over a period of time. What are you writing now? What do you want? You'll see, Mom. You'll see. And when I read the book, I was going like, "You wrote this?"
Well, and
You
it's
went
about
out.
it's a story
Oh my God.
about finding hope again
Phenomenal.
after trauma, grief, and loss. And every single one of us in the world can all relate to. Well, we all want love, of course, that's a common denominator, but we all can relate to every single one of us, young, old, in between. We've all lost somebody, and we're all going to lose somebody. And it's a very surreal feeling. And if you really believe that the end is not the end, that these spirits are guiding us and that we are going to go back somewhere magical and see them again, it gives us the hope. And the reason I picked the rainbow is because the rainbow is a sign of hope.
It most certainly
Look
is.
at her nail, Freddie.
And we've always had rainbows
Wait,
all
look
over
at-
our life too.
Look at her now.
No,
Wait, I
Did you
love
see
Dawn.
that?
Dawn.
Seriously?
Dawn and I are nothing alike. We
Nothing.
we don't like
Even
sparkle.
our nails are, and I'm telling everyone who saw my nail post, you should
Yours
be
are
checking
prettier
this out
than
because
mine.
our nails are the same. No one
Wait,
does
and can I
those.
just tell you that I have a crystal? I have the crystal on my desk. I have the pixie dust on my desk. I have a unicorn on my desk.
this is like watching
I also
something
have
in
the
stereo.
dragon
My soul
and
system
the-
in stereo over
Oh
here.
gosh.
She gets
That's
to ride
funny.
some good dragons in the story as well.
Sounds like fun.
And they're elves too. They're
Listen,
all
did this?
in there.
I want to know this.
can't wait to
did
read
this,
it.
Did this book? No, you know something. It ain't fair because you take the books, you don't bring them back. Is it fair to say that this book helped you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, beyond measure. I mean, I can't even grasp that enough. Yeah.
Excellent.
And
That's
where
what
can
it's
people
all about.
they'll be able to go to Books and Books?
Books and Books, May 27th at 4 p.m. I'll be there doing a signing and a launch, and
Will it be available on Amazon to purchase?
it will be.
Excellent.
It's called Rainbow
On May
Crystal.
15th, it will be.
May
available.
15th, so Tuesday it's available to purchase. There is a book launch at Books and Books the following week. And stay tuned. We're going to come back and talk to Mom because I think a lot of what went on with your family growing up inspired your
Oh,
book.
yeah, and this is another leadway into I am writing the sequel.
And the sequel's
to
coming.
Rainbow Crystal.
Oh, that's right. You
And
started
in
the sequel, I forgot. Yep.
Now, I have a sister with special needs. She's mentally challenged. She does not have a diagnosis, but she lives in the group home facility. But now I also have a son who is on the spectrum. So special needs are a lot around us and in my life. So in the second story,
I'm telling you, it's like I heard this before.
There is a boy who
nothing.
has autism in the second story, but those are special powers that he has to get back into the world of Raven with Serafina. And that book and proceeds to that book will benefit our charity.
I really wish Monica was still here, because before we started our shows today, Monica Delgado, who is going to start a new show on NN on Tuesday nights starting on the 22nd, because she needed to look at her number chart before she starts her new show.
Oh, that was a whole Spanish conversation when she announced that number.
But I was talking to her in the kitchen, and she's talking about children with autism and how they see numbers. When they talk to somebody, they will see a number above your head.
Yeah,
You know
she
why?
told me that. Tell me why.
Because numbers and math is a universal language.
Yes, it is.
And so here you sit, and she's not even in here, but
Wow,
this
that's
conversation
interesting.
started today at 11 o'clock this morning, and it has continued, and nobody knows anyone. None of you came together.
Everybody's connected.
But it's
Everyone's
really funny
connected.
because everybody is connected.
Yep.
We didn't know half the people that were going to be. I didn't know anybody was going to be here.
And the fact that you pulled the card that says Noah, you leave me
I
know,
cannot
that's
believe I missed
crazy.
that. I got to take a picture of that before I
We'll
leave.
pull it out. Let's
You
take a
gotta
quick
find it.
commercial break. 888-565-1470. This is Beyond Serendipitous Freddy, and we will be right back.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you find yourself asking, why am I doing this again? I feel stuck, or I can't get clarity. An Akashic Record consultation will give you unbiased guidance and insight to move past being stuck and move forward with ease. Akashic Records are your individualized thoughts, words, and actions from the spiritual world. An Akashic Record consultation pulls from the non-physical world of your past, present, and future. Contact Julie for your Akashic Records consultation. 561-945-1108. AskYourBook.com. Be in conscious alignment. That's 561-945-1108.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
To share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
That's coming in is a whole nother issue, but she had a lot of that behavior situation. It was very difficult. Luckily, earlier days we had finances to help.
Her issues are non-autistic related.
Non-autistic. Yeah. Well, she's never had non-autistic related diagnosis, but a lot of it had. Like I look at her now and I see, and we had help. Luckily, we were fortunate enough to have help. So, the long and short of the story is, I had her in a home. Well, we had her in a private home. It was very expensive, private school, not a home, up north in New York, and it became very costly, so we had to take her out. Took her home, it didn't work. It was the whole story, which I'm shortening it. So I looked for a group home for her. I didn't want to do that because group homes classically have a kind of an undertone, or I would say, or
negative content.
Yeah, they kind of have that, whatever word.
Well, not very warm and loving.
Not very warm and loving. So she was in one home, which I'm not going to say, for a while, and I was always questioning. She was home every weekend. She doesn't look right. Well, what does she have on? Is she taking showers? And they always told me to mind my own business, and if I didn't like it, do it myself. So I said I will. So I decided the only way to get through this horror with me is to make sure she's taken care of, and nobody's going to take care of her but myself. So either she comes home and we all deal with it, or we do something. At the time, Sam and her husband bought a home in the ranches on a couple of acres, and it was rented out to horse people. They were killing the house. And we went over, they were literally destroying the house. One day we went over in an afternoon, and I was very depressed about, what to do with her sister. And of course we're close, but it's not their responsibility. I didn't want to I see a lot of families do that. It's not their responsibility. They have their life. I want them to experience everything and not worry. You always said that you want to
have Tony be in a place where she will be taken care of for the rest of her life, so it won't fall on
you and your sister. Obviously, you're going to be there to make sure she's taken care of in every way, shape, and form. But and when we pulled out of that house that day, I said, "You're going to have to do something because these people are not going to. You can't keep on renting this house to them." And she said, "Well, do you want it?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She said, "Well, you said you wanted to open up your own home. Here it is. Take it."
And it was the perfect setting because the gentleman who was living in the house who we bought it from had diabetes, and he had to have a leg amputated, and it was equipped for handicap.
It was the house that was there already. There were handicapped people in it,
and we have had wheelchair residents.
Do you pick lotto numbers? I gotta
crazy.
tell you.
Our whole life, people tell me this all the time. They say it's synchronicities. It really is. It's just, but I think just because I think the more open to it you are, the more you realize it starts happening.
I think it's more open when you realize what you are. That's the difference here, because you can I could take the same path of you, and things don't work out that way.
That's true.
That
you have the
is
determination.
true.
You have to hang in there.
But it's all a mindset, because really, I think it's just how you perceive life. So if it doesn't matter what you have on the outside, you could have everything, but if you're not right here, and you guys were talking about that before, I was listening, being very negative. Why is being negative so easy?
So easy.
It actually, it's been proven, I don't know some studies, but being negative is easier. Being positive is an actual everyday work in progress.
It's a lot harder.
Happiness
a lot
is
harder. I can witness to that.
a mental state of every single day. It's really about being more in the present and having gratitude of everything that's happening.
But I mean, I look at you and your mom, and I just said to Freddie this morning, gosh, Mother's Day is on Sunday. We should really do something to honor Mother's Day. And the two of you sit here, and I want to cry, because you say it's not her responsibility to take care of her sister, and here you are taking care of your sister and your mother. I mean, the mother-daughter love that you guys have right here,
Thank you. I
leaves me
appreciate
speechless.
that. I mean, I tell them they always have to make sure she's taken care of, and then my responsibility is to make sure I have
And you wonder where I get the strength from and the courage, because there's many times
but you have a foundation for your sister too, don't you? I don't want to run out of time. I want to mention that also.
Okay, so it's
And the charity's Rainbow.
Guardian, like Guardian Angel, Rainbow Guardian, Inc. You can find us rainbowguardian.org.
So that's
now,
a rainbow
Rainbow
too.
Guardian is the charity. The charity rents the home from my husband and I. So it's my mom is the medicated.
I'm a Florida Medicaid waiver provider.
Right. Okay, that would be the correct.
What does that mean?
I'm a provider. I'm licensed by the state to, it's an agency to provide services for special needs through Agency for People with Disabilities. So they call me, and I have a lot of different things. We go in-home care. We have respite where families can't handle their kids anymore. They'll call me. The state will call me and say, you know, can you bring into the house for a couple of weeks so they can rest, and we'll bring them over and, you know, take care of them.
For girls, I'm assuming, women.
Well, yeah, you know, a lot of the group homes are co-ed. I decided women, and then we were going to do a second one with men, and I was going to do a lot more, but because I'm getting older real quick, and because I'm getting tired, and I didn't realize the journey to get this open, I fought everybody for this house. Everybody.
Well, I have someone to introduce you to, because you spoke, you don't even know this, and I know you don't remember this story. The Sensibility kids that were here, the young adults. Bonnie turned her home into a group home for her daughter.
Yeah.
And they're in Coral Springs.
They were looking for something.
I probably know pretty much everybody.
And she's phenomenal. They have this candle center where these young adults, they make candle sensibility, and they bring them into the workforce, and they're all, I say, special needs. But they all have different needs and abilities, and it puts them to work. So it's called Sensibilities, and they hand make all of these candles in Coral Springs. So she too needed a place. Her daughter is 21, Jessica. Loves pink lipstick.
Bonnie?
Bonnie is the mom. So if you ever meet Jessica, make sure you have your pink lipstick on and not red, because she doesn't like red lipstick.
Oh, the girls are their girls are something in that house.
These kids,
I'll tell you.
she said, just as you did, my daughter will need a place that she can live that I know can be run appropriately. And little Lexi is back in the hospital.
That was bottom line. Yeah.
So I need to introduce the two of you, because you're in Davie, she's in Coral Springs, and the population is probably within a few years of each other, and I think it would be incredible. Because
and her goal was to have quality, a warm, loving residential facility, and it was quality over quantity. Now you have some of these group homes that open up a chain of them, and we're licensed up to 8 in our home. It's on 2 acres. It's in a ranch style setting. It's a beautiful home. It's a lot of upkeep, but it's a beautiful home. And these girls are,
how old are they?
They're young adults. So the youngest would be Brittany.
I think Brittany's 23. And most of them don't have families. A couple of them were sent to me from Department of Children and Family. And they don't have them. We've gotten some girls, and my girls are great.
And it's funded by Medicaid?
Yeah, it's funded by Medicaid. Yes, it is.
And Medicaid. You live there and you take care of these girls?
Waiver. There's a Medicaid waiver. And also, I just been approached to open up in Palm Beach. That's another issue we're looking at, to go more into.
No, to answer your question, Dawn, about no, she doesn't live in the home. We have 24-hour trained staff, and we have a supervisor who oversees the whole home, Angela, who's been with us for a long time.
I'm there every day, almost, but I'm not.
She's been the supervisor. She's basically she doesn't live there, but you would think she does because she's there so much.
Well, the story goes that this big named agency that she was living in one of the group homes. At one of the meetings I went to, talk to them about my feelings on her care, and they've been around for a long time. They have like 12 or 15 of them, and I know the people now that are all the administrators of the homes. And I said, I have some concerns, and they said, well, this is the way we run things, and blah blah blah, and if you want to do it because you seem to be, constantly asking us to do that, this is the way we do it. And I saw that the women that were running the house, or the caretakers, didn't have the heart, so to speak. They didn't have it. So they said to me, basically, we don't really want you around. So when I said I'm leaving, goodbye, I'll get my own license, I took Angela with me, because Angela always overtook. She was one of the supervisors, and I said to her, do you want to come with me? And she said, absolutely. And I said, you're not going to get paid what they pay you, because what they pay these girls to do these, they should be paid like doctors. So I said, you're going to come with us. The staff. Yeah, I said, you're going to come with us, and you're going to be my supervisor, because you've been phenomenal with me for 10 years.
Is your house full?
Yeah, it's full.
So if people need placement, can they call you for help doing anything
Absolutely.
else?
I get calls all the time.
So let's give out your information.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your phone number, or how can they reach you?
It's under Rainbow Guardian Inc., and we're an agency, and we provide in-home care as well as companion, which is inclusion in the community. So we pick up the kids and take them out in the community too. So
we
also
gotta
have
pick
that
up the
service.
kids and take them to
We take 'em,
Sensibility
we'll go
and
to
see
the
the
home and
candles,
take them.
right?
Yes.
That could be part of one of the Out into the Community
That would be
programs.
incredible.
Out in the community program.
So just go to rainbowguardian.org and you can find all of our information.
This is like another book.
We have a web. The web is great. Our web is great. Sammy did the web.
Well,
by
as
the
you
way.
can see, rainbows are
She did the
very symbolic in our lives and important. And The Wizard of Oz is one of our favorite stories. I love the message of that movie, and
that song plays
Glenda
on
the
our
Good
web.
Witch.
The Wizard of
Have
Oz.
you seen her wand?
Yes.
But it's amazing since
I've got Glenda the Good Witch's wand.
You do.
So
Actually, Dawn DeMarco made this
rainbows
for me.
are right over us right now. We
Dawn
have the whole
DeMarco.
rainbow.
Dawn DeMarco,
That's a great
Sparkle
name.
of Life.
That's another
right?
person.
Yeah.
There
Dawn
was
DeMarco,
six-
wait, it gets better. What's her married name? Book.
I love
There were five.
name.
There were 5 Dawns on the show. I had to sit through 5 Dawns.
You're
on the show.
kidding.
I should introduce her to Dawn Glenstein also.
I wanted to run away, but I went through that.
I wanted to run away.
Let's talk about how to get the book, because
Yes.
listen, Mirror Man.
I know
Next
he
week,
wants the book.
you want the book next week.
Who's Mirror Man?
Mirror Man.
Mirror Man,
He wants
I'd
the book.
love to give you a copy of the book. Come
Mirror
to
Man.
the book signing.
Come to the book
Tell
signing.
us about the
Tell
book
us about
signing, how
yes.
they can get the book.
How they can get the book. Amazon, May 15th, Tuesday. You can order it through ebook, you can order it through print, or you can come to the book launch May 27th at 4 p.m. at Books and Books in Coral Gables. And you can also follow me Instagram, Samantha Caprio Negrete. I also just started a Facebook page for Rainbow Crystal. So I will be updating and posting, all new information and everything about the book there. So just look up Rainbow Crystal. Follow me on Facebook, and there's a link there to the Amazon.
Check out the book. I need to get you the information on Conscious Co-op. Also, she needs to be there with us on the 24th.
Everybody's got to
And
come.
don't forget, Heads Up FL, headsupflorida.com. Sign up for that workshop on vicarious trauma. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
The podcast is open. We'll give you
Podcast
the
is open.
information tomorrow. We are now podcast. Don't be late tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
This is Alyssa, the paint girl.
This is Alyssa, the paint girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair, The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024. This is Alyssa, the paint girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair, The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024.